Hello, how are you? Welcome to today's special podcast. We're looking at what you're going to be getting when you join us for the Happy University program. So today's broadcast is actually really interesting because um, we want to answer that question. Maybe for you, if you're wondering if this is going to be very, very tasking for you to follow, if you're wondering if it's going to feel like um, if you're gonna have to be doing 1 hour, 2 hours lessons just to find what to do, right? If you're wondering you're going to, um, if it's gonna be hard to navigate, then we want to talk about what just show you, walk you through how exactly program schedule and how it can really help you, right? We just want to do that today, especially since some people say, "Oh, could you send it to our email? Could you do this?" Okay, but let's have a full session where we're looking at it. Just give me a sec. All right, so let me take a second to make sure that all our people are here and that we're sharing this across the board and everyone who needs to be here is here and that you can hear me. So give me some feedback, guys. Let me know if you hear me. Let me know if you hear me loud and clear. Okay, so I've shared this across the board and let's begin. Let's continue. Chukwudimma. All right, so let me see. Where's everyone go? Okay, so I've shared it across the board, guys. What you get when you join the Universal program. So basically, let me know if you're seeing this as live or replay. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen. I want to pull up my screen so you see. But basically, the program of how the IBP Universal program, what you really get. Okay, so let's answer that question. What do I get by joining the IBP Universal program? What exactly do I get, and how does it differ from what we've done in the challenge? Or how basically what you're getting is an opportunity for you to fix your health, your BP issues, to fix everything from the inside out. So our goal is simple. Our goal is to work with you every step of the way until you. For many of us, many of us who joined the challenge, our goal was I want to crush everything completely. I want to stop taking drugs all the time. I want all this fear and anxiety to go. I want this pain here and there to go. That was actually what it was for us. So that's our goal. We want to do that with you. We want to help you achieve that. But in order to help you achieve that, we need to work with you to achieve it. Because it's one thing to tell, it's another thing to actually get you the results that you seek. And so that's really what the program is about. So it's not about the courses, it's not about, oh, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, I'm going to give you 5 minutes, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. No, it's not about that. It's about it's about um, how do we get to the results? So there are different ways. Well, we have done a combination because we understand that support has a role to play, conversations have a role to play, feedback has a role to play, personalization has a role to play. Everything has a role to play. So that's how we put everything together. So here is let me try to share my screen so that you can see what the course looks like. Okay, so I think people are started joining. Okay, so welcome everyone. How are you doing? How was your day? Hope everything is good. So I'm trying to share my screen. So basically, so here's the program of events. Volume. Everyone keeps talking about volume, volume, volume. What is that? My God. We're probably going to have to invest in another microphone. And I don't even have the other mic here. How to exit this video? So give me a sec. Let me take a look at what's happening with the volume. I'm trying to see if there is anything else that we're not doing with the volume. Okay, maybe I should speak out. How about now? Is the volume better? Let me try to maybe increase even my own volume. Okay, so I'm trying to share my screen. So basically, program of events, right? So the moment you sign up right now into the hybrid reversal program, you first of all undergo what is called onboarding. Onboarding means that we're going to um, you're going to first of all give us all your staff parameters, all your complaints, everything that is your issue that you want solved. You're going to lay it bare, just like we started with lesson one. So this is a continuation of what we did in lesson one, but now you are giving everything to us. So let me know if the volume is better. I'm actively speaking louder, and I'm actively speaking louder. That's basically what I'm doing. So let me know whether it improves what you're hearing from your audience. So the moment you join, you're going to give us all those staff parameters. You're going to check for us your weight, your height, your cholesterol levels, everything. You're going to give us everything so that we know, like, we're not doing guesswork. We want to know where you're starting out, right? So the moment you give us all that, we document. Of course, we document, and then that's the benchmark that we're going to be comparing every week what you're doing with. Oh, are you having any improvement? If not, why not? We're going to be able to set the pace for you, and we do this in 4 week stretches. So first 4 weeks, we want you to. What's going on here? So I just noticed. What's going on? Okay, I'm trying to share the screen. Right. So basically, that's it. So once you've done all your documentation for us, we now know, okay, this is what we're working towards, right? Then the next thing is we're going to have a conversation with you. The first conversation, it will be between, especially those of us. So for literally everyone, we have that initial conversation with you based on what you filled out for us. So I will have that conversation with you, typically about 30 minutes, based on everything that you filled out. Okay, so it's called the initial in-depth review. Then on Thursday, we're actually starting next Thursday. So a week today, the first lesson drops. It drops for everybody. So that's what I'm about to show you. We have a membership site where all the lessons are already there. Weekly, we already know what you're going to be doing each week. We already have all the resources there for you. It's just for you to watch and then, you know, implement. Now, lesson one. So let me show you our membership site. Right. So the moment you're here, you create your account on this side. You create your own account. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Yeah, welcome to my hybrid reversal program. You log in. So everyone creates their own account. You log in. So this is my own account, and then I log in. Okay, I think I already logged in, right? So this is CB, and you log in. This is your welcome video. You guys see me? Let me see. Do you guys see my screen? Yeah, you can see my screen good. So you log in and you create. So you view the product. And then you'll see everything is already laid out for you. Like that's why we told you your lessons are just 15 to 20 minutes. Your core lessons are 15 to 20 minutes. So this is the course. You see your name, welcome, your name. This is KCB because my name here is CB. So whatever your name is, hi Jumoke, welcome you. Then lesson one, control your BP better using total mind liberation techniques. Now when you're done watching it, it shows you 100% complete. The core lessons are 15 to 20 minutes max, right? So you open it and you watch. Now these whole things they are timed. They don't open up for you. Normally, it will be locked up. So only lesson one will open up for you on Thursday. So you're not even going to rush. We don't want to rush you. We're not rushing to anywhere. We have time. We have the luxury of time to do deep work with you. So once you're done with two, you do your full body detox. Now with three, lesson three, we do your meal planning using the SAM strategy. Here we have up to 4 different meal plans that we can work with and customize for you. Now, so you just watch your lesson for every week. So these are all the lessons up until week 14, right? So let me just open one for you to see. So this one is view this module module. When you click on it, it opens. You can see the ones that are complete, 100% complete. Some of the others that are not complete, it will show that you've not done it. Now, the thing about it is that because watch also monitors is this. Look at this challenge. Many people are saying, "Oh, I didn't really watch. I didn't follow." How are you going to get results if you don't watch? So we can also tell from the back end when you're watching, when you're following, when you're doing the task itself. Because after each lesson that you have, right, you also have a downloadable. You have a downloadable that you can download. I think this is your um you have some extra material here. So this is your download. You download your detox, my detox guide. For every lesson, you have a tiny guide that you're going to do. Remember, I told you you're going to customize. So you're going to answer the questions for yourself. You have your high BP triggers checklist. Then you also fill out for us your BP reading and your weight, whatever you're tracking. If you're tracking sugar, you're going to fill out for us that week. We want to see it. And then if there are any bonus lessons, they are also on here, right? So after you're done, you move to the next lesson two, just like that. So that's really how it is. So this is 20 minutes on a Thursday. If you are busy on a Thursday, how about Friday? If you're busy on a Friday, how about Saturday? So you have the whole weekend to just take your time, give 20 minutes, and then you do this is the next one. Your body detox. This is your download. You download it. We have the detox guide. You download it and you use it. We have an activity for the week. Download it. You prepare for it for the weekend. And then on Saturday, so this is your lesson two, right? And then you have your details there. So basically, this is how it runs. Now on your so yeah, that this is typically how it runs. So you have all your lessons for each one, right? So on Saturday, so after you see your lesson for the weekend, for the new week, on Saturday we meet via Zoom. So we will typically just have a Zoom session. We call it Champions Hangout. That one is usually like people love it or not. Now, Champions Hangout, we're gonna sit together and then talk about the lesson you just watched, for the week. So when you're done with your mind liberation techniques, we meet. Now at the meeting, you're telling us, oh, this is what I learned. Oh, this is what this were my highlights. You know, this is what I'm going to be doing for the week, right? And then if you have any questions about, oh, well, this is going to be difficult for me because of this, we would answer them. And then you have the privilege of, being in a group with other people on the journey, because trust me, it can get lonely at times when you feel like, oh, I'm the only one going through this thing. So you get to meet with other people, you tend to also form some friendships, like some cohorts, some people, oh, Abuja, you're in Abuja, we're in Abuja together. Oh, you're in Kaduna, we're in Kaduna together. Oh, you're in Lagos, hey, we have Lagos people. Now, one very, very interesting thing about coaching calls or champions hangout. So coaching calls simply means, when we just like we tried to do yesterday with saying join on Zoom. So, but you know that this other one, like coaching calls, we don't stream to Zoom. No, we don't stream it. We have it a conversation. You have to be in the room, and we're talking about these things. And typically, for every lesson that we have, for every coaching call, we still have like a mini talk. So like a 10 minutes mini talk about what you could be going through, or what I might have noticed during the week, with conversations with everyone individually. We look at it together, and then we start to that interaction. Sometimes we do like the hot seat, like, hey, what's up, what's up. Sometimes we do breakout sessions where you're actually just interacting with one another and learning, because sometimes um, we've had situations where someone will come and say, oh, I used to have body pains, I used to have to lean on the wall, and I used to so you have some people coming, oh, I can now walk better, I don't have to lean on something while dressing up, and then the other person is encouraged, like, wow, okay, that means mine is also dropping off, so things like that. It's just like what AA. Now, one very, very interesting thing, an independent research found out that in programs like this, people that come for the coaching calls mostly, they get results faster. They get results faster. Independent research. And but we found it to also work in our programs where those meetings have a way of reigniting the fire in your bones. I don't know if you can relate. You know how you're looking forward to, oh, we have a deep dive next tomorrow, or we have another weekly. So we're always having this meeting every week, 5 p.m. Saturday, every week. If you're, and the beautiful thing is, you don't have to show your video. You can, until now, interesting. Okay, let me take out this thing. How about now? Is the volume better? Let me take yeah, and see. So let me know if the volume is better. Okay, so is the volume better right now? I've taken off this guy. Maybe this guy is muffling it, right? Let me know if the volume is better. So basically, that's what we have these conversations. I don't know what it is with volume this period. Okay, so we have these conversations. You know, everyone is checking in and knowing. You can easily plug your ears, even if you're. Some people could. You could be. Some people maybe you're driving. You went for an occasion. Just plug your ears and join, right? And then you get to chat and so basically that's it. And then we have a WhatsApp accountability space as well, where we're following up with you. We're dropping nuggets for you every morning, right? Mondays through Saturdays. So basically, there are so many touch points, and then you also get your lessons via email every Thursday. So you get emails from us twice, at least twice a week. Oh, it's better. Thank you. Oh, the volume is better now. Thank God. So I guess this thing is doesn't work. So it's like various touch points. You have email touch points. You have coaching call. You have your core lessons. You have just everywhere. And there's something else we also do. We do familiar orientation in case if your support system, if they're not on board, we can get to meet with them and talk with them, find out what could be the issues, right? So basically, that's what you're getting when you join the IPP reversal program. Um, our goal is to heal your body from the inside out, right? So we want to touch on everything possible. One of the things that also works is the feedback. So the moment you show us, oh, maybe you just shed 1 kg. Let's say you have a 10 kg goal to shed, and then you shed only 1 kg in 1 month. We know we have to work harder by the second month. Stuff like that. That's really how it works. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions around that. If you have any reservations about, oh, maybe my internet is not good. Fine. If your internet in your house is not good, you can access the internet from anywhere else that is better. The good thing is you have these things, and if you're doing like our one-time payment, we send you all the track sheets, all these downloadables for every lesson. We actually send it to you hard copy. You don't have to print anything. The only thing you probably just need to print is, because the meal plans we customize for you. When we get to know which one you need per time. So that is the only one you're going to have to print when we get to working on your meals. Apart from that, every other thing that you need, we send it to you hard copy. We mail it to you with your gift. What else would you want to know about the program? So let me know if you want to see anything else about the program. Let me know. And then, guys, if you want to book your call, if you still haven't booked your call, please book it now. I hope you know that we have 3 days left to the close. This actually um, coincides with the beginning of the month. So this is like the best time to make that decision. So one of the things that we do is we always do countdown. So this is we're going to be working together up until the end of March. I know that December has a lot of festive period, we're going to be eating, there's going to be a lot of events and all that. We factored that into this batch because we know that distractions and all that. So we're going to be there with you every part of the week. Don't worry, we're not going to say don't do party. We're not going to say don't eat party jollof rice or all that. But the good thing about it is that you're going to be able to navigate even you're going to be able to navigate um, this festive period and still crushing your health goal. For many of us, some of us are sitting on the fence because we're feeling like, no, after this Christmas break, I told you about the woman that called 2 days ago to say, don't worry, I'll start after Christmas break. And I'm like, you know how you keep saying tomorrow, 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 and tomorrow never comes. I hope that doesn't happen to her. So if you feel like I want this thing done before the end of first quarter in 2023, this is the time to actually lock down, like to actually commit so that you're already on the track. So that is what we're going to talk. So someone says, is the meal plan going to be sent weekly? No, it will not be sent weekly. If so, here's the question. Is the meal plan, okay, that's Madam Mutubai says, is the meal plan going to be sent weekly? No, it's not going to be sent weekly. We don't work on your meals up until week 3. So when we work on your meals by week 3, that's where you're going to get the meal plan that you're going to follow. So don't worry about that. You're already on the program. Don't worry about that. We work on your meals by week 3. From week 1, which is starting next Thursday, we're working on your mind. After that, then we start to do a full body detox. You're cleansing out your body for another 1 week. And then by week 3, we now work on your meals. So you transition into meal planning after your week 2. So, but that's when we're going to work on your meals. And the kind of meal plan you're going to be doing depends on your start. So it depends on what you're starting with. So for instance, if you're starting out with, oh, I have joint pain, I have this, I have a weight shed goal of maybe 10 kg or 15 kg, for instance, I have high cholesterol, right? The kind of meal plan that you're going to need is something that we call the 4-in-1. A meal plan that is going to target all 4 or all 5 things that you're presenting with. It's going to target the cholesterol, it's going to target the BP, it's going to target the weight, and it's going to target the pain. So the 4-in-1 meal plan is what you're going to need. So we have meal plans. We already have pre-designed templates for what people typically present with, and then depending on where you are based as well, we can now tweak to then say, okay, because you are based in Akure, for instance, and you're not going to have access to, or maybe you like to eat amala, you don't eat eba, you don't eat fufu, right? It's amala. Fine, we'll work with the amala in your own meal plan. Or I'm based in the US, I don't eat amala. I don't know what is a wedu. I don't know what is it. No problem. So what do you? Okay, so usually even by week 1, we do something called food journaling. So we give you a food journal where you actually write out all the foods that you eat, that you like to eat. That helps us to see your eating pattern even before we get to meal planning. But the only thing that we found is that over time, most people don't even like to document those things. They don't even want to give us. They just want us to do it. Like they just want us to tell me what to do. So many people don't do their food journaling before we get to that point. So when you get to that point, you just want to use the pre-built templates. So that's fine. So you get the pre-built templates when we get to week 3. We have meal plans for, I want to reverse high BP, but I don't want to shed weight. We have the freedom meal plan for you for that one. Or mine is just the BP and then maybe some bit of weight. We have a meal plan that targets that as well. So we have up to 4 different meal plans that you could possibly get on when we get to week 3. And this is based on what people present with. And then even based on that, we still customize for you. Based on, okay, so you don't like this one, okay, we add this one for you. So basically that's it for meal plans. I was going to say there's something that came to my mind, but it just disappeared again about meal planning. What it was that I wanted to say about meal planning? Yeah, basically. So, do you have any other questions around meal planning or about the program schedule? Um, and because we're doing festive period, we know that festive period is actively within this stage, so we will compensate for that. So if you feel like, oh, we want to take 1 week off to just flex or relax, no issues, but you're still on the program. So I mean, we don't expect, sometimes some people will also put up this whole thing and be like, yeah, New Year resolution, New Year resolution. Don't allow yourself to go and overfeed and feed fat and say, don't worry, next year. Because you will be giving, so if you had 10 kg to shed right now, you will then have maybe 12 or 13 kg to shed by when you come back, when you let yourself out. So you just have to find that perfect balance. And it's always great to be in a community, a micro community that helps you to find that perfect balance without, losing sight of your main goal. The truth is, whether you're on this program or not, your health goal is always a health goal, yes or no. So if being on this program during a festive period, if there's anything it's going to help you to do, it's going to help you to be able to flex without losing it. So, because I mean, next Christmas you most likely might not even be on this program. You shouldn't. You would be on this program, right? But you would have learned the culture or the habit. You would have built it of flexing without losing sight of your weight goals or your health goals. So it's like a win-win for everybody. All right. So what else do you guys want to see? I've shown you the course, what our membership site looks like. What else am I supposed to show you? You want to see what the onboarding page looks like? Let me know if you want to see that as well. I could just walk you through what we ask you. It's pretty simple, but it is very, very important. So for everyone who has signed up already, um, you already have access to, you immediately have access to some resources that you start to use. Um, like something for sleep. We have a session with a physiotherapist where she shared how to cure insomnia. Those of us that have insomnia, how to cure it completely naturally. That was a very, very helpful session. You find out that you don't even need sleeping pills. None of our clients have ever needed sleeping pills because we solve the sleeping problems for you, together. Sleep. Then we have something for stress levels. We have something for palpitations. If you're always having palpitations, you can start to solve that immediately. We have lessons for that already. All right. So those are things that you can start to do. Then you do all your staff parameters. You let us know where you're starting out from, because that's what is also going to determine your speed. So I think I can't, I'm not able to put this page up that I'm trying to pull up. But let me know if there's any other thing that you want me to show you about how we run the high degree reversal curve. It's a commercial, but we try to make it really flexible as possible. So we have people that maybe time zone. If your time zone doesn't is not cumbersome, like if your time zone will not work for meetings, you always have access. All you have to do is send me a private message or a WhatsApp message, and I would respond. Typically using voice notes to kind of explain things. And if we have to get on the phone, we get on the phone. If you have to see your doctor or anything, we can talk about that. So basically, you don't have any issues. But let me know if this is helpful to you. If you have any questions, don't forget to book your call. If you haven't, this is Studio K. Please put the link for anyone who wants to book their call. We have until Sunday midnight. Today is Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday midnight for us to wrap up enrollment. Once we wrap up enrollment like this, we fasten our seat belts for every champion in the building, and we zoom off rocket speed, champion speed. On Thursday, we're having our first lesson. All right. So, do you have any questions? You guys should ask me your questions now. Or you guys still want to see what our membership? I've been told that our membership is really, really good. Like it's really, really cool. You get an email, everything. We have multiple next lessons. This one is what you're done with. This one is your so you know how to do your rules. We also have bonus lessons on pretty much everything. Okay, you look at your meal planning using the SAM strategy. These are your downloads. We have meal plans in here, 3 meal planning secrets, 7 shopping lists. Okay, natural spices. There are always bonuses. Okay, hacks, eating healthy, expensive hacks. You know, different other extra bonuses that you can also just watch if you like that, if you prefer that. So there's always something there for you to just feed on. Um, and it's flexible really, no matter your schedule. We've had very, very busy people, lower BP, using exercise, the 3 rules of thumb that you need. We have different other workouts. Think 15 minutes. We teach you how to think 15 minutes. So with just 15 minutes, you can still crush high BP using just 15 minutes of exercise. Okay. But of course that depends on your start point. If you have 30 kg to shed, then but you will still start with 15 minutes, and then we'll work our way up. Okay. Then what else? 3 powerful consistency hacks to get you results. We have consistency hacks. So depending on PST formula, your weekly check-in, and all that. So there's always something here for you. You just and everyone you watch, you see. And if you don't watch, we would know. If you fall off the bandwagon, we would know. We'll come and knock on your door. We'll come and knock on your door, and then you tell us why you've fallen off. In fact, when we're onboarding you, there's a part where you're going to fill out for us. You tell us what to do to you, or we would agree on what we're going to do if you fall off the board, if you fall off the bandwagon, right? If really you fall off the bandwagon. But the beautiful thing is, of course, life happens. So yes, life could happen even while you're on the program. That's why you have 14 weeks, 3 months plus extra 2 weeks. Now, even if life happens, maybe one day, 2 days, 1 week you're unavailable. The beautiful thing is you can always get back on, and we're always there for you, right? You can always catch up. Oh, this, you catch up, no issues. The problem is if you fall off and then fall away. But that would usually happen if you don't have a support community. Then, even if you fall off and every day you are seeing something on the WhatsApp and you are seeing people dropping their testimonials. So it happens to some people, they start off and they're like, they're still half-hearted. Did this thing really work? Are you really sure? And then, but when they start seeing other people dropping their comments on the WhatsApp, saying how it's happening, what's going on for them and with them, they're like, okay, these people I started with are already getting results in 2 weeks. They kind of sit up. So that always helps. So even if you fall off, there is something that you open your WhatsApp, you see message, you open your email, you see, you recall you will not even follow. You too, you won't want to feel yourself. All right. So that usually happens. You guys should drop your comments. You guys are not saying anything today. Let me know if you're with us. Let me know in the comments if you're with us. So but this has been an interesting session for me. I don't know about you. Let me know if it's been interesting. Don't forget to book your call. If you have questions like you feel, oh, what you people did not talk about arthritis, or you people did not talk about that person that was always asking about plaques and all that, no problem. Let's talk about it and be sure that okay, it's just plaques, right? That we can help you with. Factor that in. Or I have ulcer. Can I follow? No problem. We've had people who have ulcer and they follow, so we just adapt for you. Even when you're doing your full body detox, we adapt for you. When you're doing your meal planning, we adapt for you. So the program is everything is already laid down. That's why I told you it's scientific. It's already laid down. The roadmap is already laid down. However, we customize for you every step of the way. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at people who have crushed 10 years, 8 years, 6 years of high BP. We're going to be seeing them share their story on camera so that because it won't be like I'm just telling you people, oh, one person, two persons, three persons. You're going to see some of them. They're going to tell you their stories. They're going to explain to you how it happened for them. They're going to tell you the greatest wins for them, what they loved most, you know. So basically, make sure you tune in for that as well. All right. So happy new month, everyone, once again. In the absence of any other questions, we're going to call this, call it a wrap, call it wraps. And we're going to see you tomorrow when we talk about when we these people's success story, and you'll be able to find one or two persons you'll be able to anchor on to get your own success story. So I'm gonna see you around. Thank you for joining us. And don't forget that you've got this, you've got to crush this, and you should join the Champions League by booking your call and let's work together in the next. I'm gonna see you around. Bye.